Alrighty, well, let's try this once again. Welcome. This is your host, ID Jester. We are playing Payoff Pitch Computer version, aka my version of Payoff Pitch. So here we go. One little slight change. Well, I guess maybe a slight change. Um, you see, we no longer have our little scoreboard up here. It was just too annoying for me. So I made my own little scoreboard. Yeah, it's not as fancy dancy, but it'll do the job. So we'll see how it goes. And the other thing is I'm actually not using ball score anymore. I'm actually keeping my own little Excel sheet that I made. Just something quick and easy that I can use to keep track of what's going on in the field. Not have to worry about inputting it incorrectly or whatever, because I can put anything I want in because it's my own sheet. Max Cornelius is in the house. How you doing, Max Cornelius? Welcome. We are getting started here, and away we are getting ready to go here. One thing I forgot to do is actually set up the dice. Well, you guys will get a chance to see this in action. All right, so we'll get rid of that. So going to the options, we say get rid of all the dice. Then we say yes, I want a new D6, and I want it to be multicolored. I want another D6, and we'll make that one green. I want a 1D10 cider. I want that one white, and another 1D10. I want that one black. Close that little window, turn off the sound, and we are good to go. All right, so let's see who we're doing first here. So we are doing, who are we doing? We're doing here, Drew Stubbs against Mark Burlau. Lineups are as follows. Actually, that's not right. It should be Michael Bourne. All right, so lineups are as follows. I'm doing good, Max. Trying a couple different things here with my setup here. Michael Bourne, Azul Corbera, Jason Kipnis, Nick Swisher, Michael Brantley, Carlos Santana, Mark Reynolds, Lonnie Chase, and Drew Stubbs. Should look pretty familiar because, well, it's pretty much the same lineup Cleveland's used in the other two games. For Toronto, Jose Reyes, Melky Cabrera, Jose Bautista, Edward Encarnacion, Adam Lind, JP Irina Sabia, Mark Del Rosso is starting this game at third base, Colby Rasmus down in the 8th spot, and Emilio Bonafuco. Here is their stats. Stats go range, error, arm, run, and steal rating. So I have all those ready to go as well. And you can see I can keep all 9 innings on a nice little tiny sheet like this. Thanks, Max. Max says it looks good. So, yeah, I like the little scoreboard we had up here before, but that little message that kept popping up was annoying. So it was driving me crazy. So we're going without. Anyways, starting pitching for Toronto, Mark Burlau, left-hander. I'm going to have to remember to use the left side over here. And he started 33 games. Pitched 103 innings, gave up 223 hits, 24 home runs, 51 walks, 139 strikeouts. And pitching for Cleveland, Brett Myers, he only started 3 games. This happened to be one of them. This is the actual lineups from the game. Pitching 21 innings, only giving up 29 hits, 10 home runs in 20 innings. Wow. Notice the wheelhouse check is a 7. 7, of course, is the most common number rolled between 2 and 12. Brett Myers gives up a home run once every 2 innings, basically. That's not going to bode well for Cleveland. 5 walks and 12 strikeouts. Let's see how Brett Myers does. He's only got actually a 6 fatigue rating. So once he hits the 6th inning, we'll see how he goes from there. This is a doubleheader. We played a game earlier. So again, this is just slightly different. I was using ball stat and I was using a little scorecard thing up here. Um, Decided to change over to my own little score thing here and my own sheet that I can create. Actually, this sheet I think is going to help me in the long run because I think I'm going to be able to change lineups pretty easy and quick that way, but we'll find out. Anyways, a little bit of pre-setup ahead of time, but that should make the game go really, really fast. So we got lefty versus lefty here. Michael Bourne against Mark Burlisle. And away we go. That is going to be an 847. 8 is tough 47 against the lefties, a strikeout. So Michael Bourne starts off with a K. As Jubal Cabrera, Mark Burlisle, one away here in the first. That's an 871. 8 again is tough. Tough 71 outside his range. That's going to be a G6. Jason Kipnis and Jason Kipnis lefty versus lefty. Have to remember to use that left side. That's an 848. 8 again is tough. Tough 48 is going to be a strikeout. So 2 strikeouts to start the game for Mark Burlisle. And they go down in order 1, 2, 3. Starting off for Toronto, Jose Reyes. Cleveland getting nothing on. Oops. Start that again. Cleveland getting nothing in the top of the first. Brett Myers, Mr. Home Run Man. Here we go. Jose Reyes, shortstop. That is going to be a 7, which is a wheelhouse. He is a righty. 738. 738 is going to be a single. So Jose Reyes on with the single. Brings up Melky Cabrera. This could be a short stint for Brett Myers with that wheelhouse being a number 7. Melky Cabrera wind up in the pitch. It's 1176. 11 is defense. Defense of 76. That's a shortstop error rating. The shortstop is as Jubal Cabrera. He's got an error rating of 3, so we're going to re-roll again. 1 to 45, it's an error. Let's see if as Jubal Cabrera can make the play. Shortstop range. And that's a 34. What did I say? He had a error range of 3, error range of 2. So 1 to 45, that is a 34. So that is an error star. So we're going to look at the error charts. Which I have to get, because I didn't look at those yet. Here we are. All right, so error check, or not an error check, but an error result here. The result that was rolled is a 4 and a 2, which is a 6. That went to shortstop. So 6 is a 1 base error. So Jose Reyes, error. That was an E6. And he's aboard. Jose Reyes going to second on the play. First and second, nobody out for Bautista. Jose Bautista. And we got an error on Cleveland already. 1 on Cleveland. So runners are first, runner on second. Jose Bautista, no one out. Bottom of first. Jose Bautista, Brett Myers. That's a 7-19. 7 is wheelhouse. 19 against the right-hander. And going, gone. Jose Bautista, home run. And that clears the bases. 3 runs across already. Nobody out. Nobody out. 3 runs across. Edward Encarnacion up. And Toronto is feasting on Brett Myers here in the first. Still nobody out for Edward Encarnacion. That is a 9.55. 9 is tough. Tough 55 is going to be F9. So first out of the game, Adam Wynn, first baseman today, is taking over for first base. Edward Encarnacion is the DH today. Unlike the first two games, they were swapped. That's a 5.41. 5 is patient. Patient 41. It's going to be a walk. So Adam Wynn's on first. JP Arena Sabia against Brett Myers. One out, runner on first. Wind up in the pitch. Here it comes. That is a 7 again. A wheelhouse, but 85 is going to be ground ball hit to short. Let's find out if that is a double play. Double play 5 for Arena Sabia. That's a 6, so it's not a double play. That's going to be a fielder's choice. And out for Adam Wynn. So two-way here for Mark Del Rosa, third baseman today, taking over at third base. Two-way, runner on at first. And here, oh, it is another wheelhouse. That's a 7, 28. 28 is going to be a double. A double that is going to score the run from first base. So that is a double. We're going to mark these hits off. That was a single. That was a home run. Make these as yellow. Walks we'll make as, I don't know, orange. That's fine. It's too dark. Let's look at green. There we go. Oh, come on. I changed that to green. No. Undo. This, green. So this is what I'm doing here so you guys can see what I'm doing over on this side. This way it's easier for me to keep track of hits and outs and whatever. All right, so that's a double. Scoring all the way from first is going to be Adam Wynn with 2 away here in the inning. So he gets the extra base on the double. So another run is aboard. It's a 4-0 already. Toronto. That brings up Colby Rasmus batting in the 8th spot today. This could be a blowout, folks. Brett Myers is early leash could be get the big pull here in just a few innings. It's an 8.57. 8's in play. 57. 57 is going to be a G5 to end the merciless inning there. And that's all she wrote. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 hits, actually. 1 was an error. They got him aboard. 4 runs across in the first for Toronto, and they're up 4-0. Well, let's see if Burlow can buckle down, and we have up, we have up Nick Swisher here. Nick Swisher due up, designated hitter today for Cleveland. And Toronto could be going for the sweep here. That's a 6.39 in play, 39, not that is a lefty, 39, sorry. In play 39, not good enough. 39 is a P4. P4. And that brings up Michael Brantley, left fielder. Wind up in the pitch, here comes. That's a 10.38. 10 is ballpark. Ballpark 38 is a wheelhouse check. A wheelhouse check for Michael Brantley. 1-5 home run. 6-36 will get him on base. That is a 0-0, which we re-roll. 0-0 checks. Thought he might have had something there with the 0, but let's see what happens this time. That is a 41. 41 is going to be outside his range. That's a pop-up. That's a P4 again. That's 2 P4s in a row. That brings up Carlos Santana, the catcher, against Mark Merlisle. It's a 6-0-1. 6 is in play. In play 0-1 against the lefties, a double. Carlos Santana with the double. That brings up Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds against Mark Merlisle. Santana standing on second. They could get one back. Let's see. That is a re-roll because it's stuck in the corner. Roll it again. Here we go. That's a 976. 9 is in play. In play 76 is not going to work. That's going to be an F8. F8. Oops, F8. That's going to end the inning. Cleveland does muster one hit. And no runs. They go in the bottom of the second inning. And due up, Emilio Bonifuco versus Brett Myers. And the pitch, 6-17. 6 is ballpark. Ballpark, and that's going to be another wheelhouse check for Bonifuco against the righty. 1-13, it's a home run. 14-38 is going to be on base. Let's see. That's a 23. 23 is a single. Emilio Bonifuco with the single. That brings up Jose Reyes, second time up. First time he got himself a single. That's a 641. 6 is ballpark. Another ballpark check, which is going to end up being a wheelhouse. 41 against the lefty. So 1-77. That's going to be a wheelhouse check for Jose Reyes. 1-20. It's a home run. 21-45. He's got himself a base hit. That is a 20. Exactly what he needed. Jose Reyes cranks one out, going, and gone. 2 more runs score. And they got the bullpen already going here as 2 more runs have scored on 2 hits. Brett Myers being sent down to the minors here in a minute. He's going up against Milky Cabrera now. Got aboard on an E6 his first time up. Wind up in the pitch. Here it comes. That is a 1083. 10 is a ballpark. 83 is actually going to be an in play. So Milky Cabrera needs a 1-33 to get on base. Let's see. That's a 61. So fortunately, it's an F7. F7. First out, Jose Bautista. His first time up, home run, 3-run shot in the first. Bautista, he's got Brett Myers' number. Let's see what he can do. That is a 480. 4 is tough. Tough 80 against the righty is going to be a G6. G6. Second out. And that brings up Edward Encarnacion. First time up, fly to right field. That's a 997. 9 is tough. Tough 97 is going to be another fly ball out to left field this time. F7. That's going to end the inning, but Cleveland, 2 more runs on 2 more hits. Up to 6-0 lead going into the third inning. Top of 3. Mark Burlau with a 6-run lead here. Due up, Lonnie Chessenhill. That's a 10.97. 10 is ballpark. 97 is going to be in play check for Lonnie Chessenhill. Against the lefty, he needs a 1-11 to be on base. That's a 61. G6 out. G6. It brings up Drew Stubbs. Oops. Go back. There we are. Drew Stubbs. Mark Burlau, the lefty. Got to remember to use the left column. 10-18. 10 is ballpark. 18 is going to be a wheelhouse. Mark Burlau pitching kind of sloppy this inning, giving a couple wheelhouse checks. Drew Stubbs, 57, not good enough. Gets under it for a pop-up 9, P9. 57, F9, sorry, F9. 2A, back up to the top of the lineup, Michael Bourne. Struck out in the first. That is a 5.74. 5 is patient 74, not good enough. G6 to end the inning. G6, it's a 1-2-3 inning. So nothing across for Cleveland. Going to the bottom of 3. And I guess they'll leave Brett Myers out there. Who's up? Adam Lynn's up. Adam Lynn, first time walked. Cleveland not having much game right now. Well, this Brett Myers card is, you got a wheelhouse in 7, then you got a ballpark at 6, and Rogers Center, anything less than 74 is going to be a wheelhouse. So you basically got a 6 and 7 are wheelhouse checks. So not good card. Adam Lind against Brett Myers, first time walked. Let's see what he does this time. That is a 671. Again, ballpark, and Adam Lind's a lefty, so 1-77. So it's a wheelhouse check for Adam Lind. Anything up to a 61 will be a base hit. 1-45, it's a home run and gone. That's a 65. Getting lucky now. G6 out. G6. Should put something in there so I know they're out. What can I put in there? All right, we'll just, hopefully I can keep track. JP, Arena Sabia, hit into a fielder's choice first time up. That is a 4-0-1. 4 is tough 0-1. That's going to be a strikeout. So Brett Myers can get a strikeout. That's good. That's going to be Mark DeRosa. Mark DeRosa hit a double his first time up. And that is a 679. 6 is ballpark. 79, fortunately, is out of range. So it'll be just an in-play check. Against the righty, 1-20 will get him a base hit. That is a 0-9. 0-9 is going to be a triple. Mark Del Rosa with the triple. That's a third base. 3B. So runner on third, 2-way for Colby Rasmus. Colby Rasmus, yeah. Higher Ground Gaming, what's up, my friend? Thanks a lot, man. We're going through these games rather quickly now. Colby Rasmus, runner on third, 2-way here, bottom of 3. That is a 4.86. 4 is tough. 86. Oh, look at that, just outside his range. That's going to be a G4 to end it. One more hit for for Toronto. They're up to 6 hits now. I got nothing across that inning, though. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Brett Myers here, Higher Ground Gaming. He's got a wheelhouse check in 7. The reason for that is because if you look at his stats here, he started 3 games during the season, only pitched 21 innings, gave up 10 home runs. So basically, every other inning he was giving up home runs. So he's got a wheelhouse check on 7. He's got a ballpark check on 6. We've already had 2 home runs, 2 triples, I'm sorry, 1 triple, 2 doubles. I mean, it's just been, not good for Brett Myers. Due up as Asdrubal Cabrera for Mark Burlau. Burlau's only given up 1 hit so far. That's an 8.29. 8 is tough 29 against the lefty. He's going to be a strikeout. Asdrubal Cabrera with the K. Jason Kipnis, second baseman, he struck out in the first. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Higher Ground Gaming. That's a 9.88. 9 is in play. In play 88 against the lefties. Not good. That's going to be a G4. And that brings up Nick Swisher with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. And that's a 10.90. 10 is ballpark. 90 is outside the range. So it's going to be an in-play check. 1-29 will get Nick Swisher aboard. That's a 93. That's not going to do it. That's going to be an F9. 1-2-3 inning again. Mark Burlau just mowing him down here. Emilio Bonifuco got his single first time up. They're going to try and get Myers through a couple more innings. It's already 6-0. What the heck did they got to lose? Actually, 0 for that. There we go. All right, Emilio Bonifuco, Brent Myers. These 2 cards over here on the left. That's a 5.86. 5 is patient against the righty. 86 is not going to do it. That's going to be a G4. So Myers has settled down in the last couple innings. Actually didn't give up anything last inning. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He gave up a triple, but no runs. That brings up Jose Reyes. Single and a home run. Single in the first, home run in the second. 2 for 2. And here it is. That's an 8.72. 8 is in play against the righty. That's 82 is going to be a G4. So 2 ground balls to second base here. High Ground Gaming says, have you seen the game Grimoire, Heralds of the Winged Templar on Steam? It's just been in development for almost 30 years. Finally released, old school CRPG. No, I haven't seen that one there, Higher Ground Gaming. Might have to look at that, though. Grimoire, Heralds of the Winged Templar, or Extemplar. I'm not sure. Maybe you misspelled that. Melky Cabrera's up. There we go. So could he get out of this inning without giving up anything? We'll find out. Brett Myers. That's a 10.22. 10 is ballpark. 22 is another wheelhouse check. Another wheelhouse check for Melky Cabrera. 1-7 home run. 8-37 will get him on base. That's a 58. Once again, they look out. That is an F7 to end the inning, actually. So going into 5 here. Top of 5. Still 6-0. 1 hit for Cleveland. Due up, Michael Brantley. Left fielder. Mark Burlau give up 1 hit. Carlos Santana double in the second. His only blemish on the day so far. That is an 8.40. 8 is tough. Tough 40 against the left-hander is a strikeout. Mark Burlau with another K. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 Ks for Burlau. Carlos Santana. The only hit of the ball game in the second, a double. Here comes the pitch. 672. 6 is in play against the lefty. In play, 72 is out of range. That's an F8. 2 up, 2 down. Mark Reynolds due up. He flied out to center field his first time up. Pitch, here it comes. That is a 5-43. 5 is patient. Patient 43. It's going to be a walk. Mark Reynolds with the walk. Lonnie Chassenhill grounded to short his first time up. Lonnie Chassenhill. Reynolds on first. Two-way here in the fifth. That's a 7-20. 7 is in play. 20 is, out of his range. 20 is actually a G1 to end the inning. But Cleveland gets on board with another hit. That's 2 hits on the day. In the bottom of 5 here, due up. Jose Bautista, home run in the first, ground ball to short in the second. The spelling is correct. It's like a Wizardry series game. You can have 8 characters. So it's Grimoire, Heralds of the Winged Exemplar. E-X-E-M-P-L-A-R. Exemplar. It's on Steam. Higher Ground Gaming says to check it out if you're interested in Wizardry type games. It's been in development for a long, long time. He says 30 years. Old school CRPG. We know I love my fantasy games. I might have to check that out. Here it is, Jose Bautista. That's an 1154 defense. Defense of 54 is going to be second baseman error check. Second baseman is Jason Kipnis. He's got an error of 2. If we look at our chart over here, 2. 1 to 63 is an error. 1 to 63 is an error on Kipnis. That is a 32 error. 8 on Kipnis. Error, second baseman, 8 is 1 base error. Second error of the game gets Jose Bautista on with an E4? Is that what it was? Yes, E4. Second error of the game, so Cleveland now goes up to 2 errors. E4, that brings up Edward Encarnacion. Fly to right, fly to left. That is a 1070. 10 is ballpark. 70 for the right-hander, and that's a wheelhouse check. 1 to 59. This one's going out for a souvenir. 60 to 67 will get him on base. That's a 44. Going, gone. Edward Encarnacion, home run. Third home run of the day given up by Brett Myers, and his day is long done. That will be a it'll be a 7th hit. It'll be the 7th run. Brett Myers' day is done for Cleveland. They can't see anymore. They don't want to see anymore. Going to be bringing in a reliever here. It's going to be in the real game, the one that actually happened in like real life. Brett Myers pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 7 runs. Of those 7 hits, 4 were home runs. So, Brett Myers' day is obviously done. Coming in to relieve him is going to be Cody Allen. Cody Allen's going to come in and see if he can get a couple outs here. All right. Cody Allen, the right-hander. Oops. Hang on. I got to adjust my screen over here. Yeah. Real life, 7 hits, 7 runs. 4 of the 7 hits were home runs. Cody Allen against Edward Encarnacion. No, I'm sorry. Edward hit a home run. We can move on past him and go to Adam Wynn here. No outs here in the bottom of the fifth. 8:34. 8 is Patient. Right-hander Patient 34. That's a walk. That brings up JP. Cody Allen. And the windup, here it comes. 7-0 Toronto. If you haven't watched them, Toronto has done well against the series against Cleveland. I won't spoil for you, but they've been some interesting games so far. 8-74. Patient 74 out of range. 74 is a fly ball. And it's going F8 for the first out. Mark Del Rosa, third baseman. He's only hit a double in the first and a triple in the third. 2 for 2 on the day. He's going for that cycle if he can get a home run and a single. Let's see. That's a 12-42. 12 is a wheelhouse. A wheelhouse against a right-hander, 42 and out of range. Look at that. Too bad. 42 is going to be a G5 for the second out. Still a runner at first. Brings up Colby Rasmus. G5 and a G4 for Colby. That's a 5.38. Tough 38 against the righty is going to be a strikeout. And I should probably put something in here when we switch pitchers. I guess yeah, it's not gonna matter. So they have one hit, and we already added that. Okay, so here we are, top of 6 now, 7-0 Toronto. Due up for Cleveland, Drew Stubbs. He's got an F9 in the third inning. Mark Burlisle's given up a whole 2 hits. 2 hits shutout so far. Going in the 6th. That's a 780. In play 80 is going to be too high. That's an F8. Over here, F8. F8. And we're up to Michael Bourne. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a G6. Michael Bourne, Mark Burlisle. Oh, I got to remember to use the left side. That's a 10.62. 10 ballpark. 62 against the lefty. That's going to be a wheelhouse check. Michael Bourne with a wheelhouse check. Against the lefty, 1-6 home runs, 7-39 on base. That is an 81 out of range F8. So flying out to center. That brings up Cabrera. G6 in the first and a strikeout in the fourth. 0 for 2. Mark Burlisle. Can he get another 1-2-3 inning? 7:42 in play 42 against the lefty. In play 42 out of range. That's going to be a G3 over to first. Taking unassisted first baseman. Adam Wynn today. That's going to be a G3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Mark Burlisle, cruising right along here. And Emilio Bonifuco up, single in the second, and a ground ball to second in the fourth. Coach Allen pitching today for the relief. And here it comes. That's a 8.39. 8 is Patient. Patient 39. That's going to be a single. Emilio Bonifuco. Jose Reyes. He's got himself a single in the first, a home run in the second, ground ball to second base in the fourth. Runner on first, nobody out. That's an 8-0-0. We're going to re-roll the 0-0. Another 0-0. What's the chance we roll back-to-back 0-0s? Somebody mathematically figure that one out, please. That's a 6-13. Tough 13 against the righty. That's going to be a strikeout. Jose Reyes down on strikes. Melky Cabrera is up. Melky is got a board on an E6 in the first, flying out to left in the second, and flying out to left in the fourth. Bouncing around, we got a 331. That's a defense 31. That's a center fielder range. Center fielder range is a D check. So center fielder 1-53 will be a hit. 1-53. Yes, math. Higher Ground Gaming. Figure it out for me. It's a math question for you. 97 did not help him. That is going to be an F9. So, F9. Jose Bautista, home run in the first. Ground ball to short in the second. Ground ball to second in the fifth. 1 for 3 with the big 3-run home run in the first to get things going. So, no, if you missed it, Higher Ground Gaming, we rolled these dice, and we ended up rolling a 0-0. So I decided to re-roll it. And so I re-rolled it, and the second time in a row, it came up with a 0-0. So what's the chances of rolling a 0-0 and then rolling another 0-0? Back-to-back 0-0s. Probably 1 in a million or something. Figure it out for me. Anyways, Melky Cabrera. Wait a minute. Whoa. Melky Cabrera just hit. Sorry. Jose Bautista's up. Two-way here. Runner on first. Jose Bautista, home run in the first. Ground ball to short in the second. Ground ball to second in the fifth. Sorry. Almost got a little confused there. That's going to be a 580. 5 is tough 80 out of range. That is going to be a G6 to end the inning. And one more hit on the board. And nothing across. So after 6 complete, 7-0 Toronto. Due up, Jason Kipnis. Strikeout in the first and a ground ball to second in the fourth. No, they are 10-sided dice. So basically these two, so this would be like percentile dice. So 7-8 would be like 78. So I'm rolling 2d10. So it's first one's a D10, the second one's a D10. Not 8-siders. Does that look like an 8-sider to you? My gosh. Are you that blind, Higher Ground Gaming? Boosh. All right, Jason Kipnis. Strikeout in the first, ground ball to second in the fourth. That's a 7-0-2. In play 0-2. That's going to get something done. Against the lefty, that's a double. So Jason Kipnis with the double. 2 base. And a hit. From here it does, he says. Nick Swisher, the DH. Let's put his card up there. Nick Swisher, the DH today. Popped up to second in the second. Flied out to right in the fourth. Runner on second, nobody out. That is a 5.99. Doesn't matter. 99's not going to do anything. That's a fly ball. That's an F9. Michael Brantley. Michael Brantley popped to second and struck out in the fifth. That's a 9-0-5-9 is in play. In play 0-5 again. This is going to get some work done as Michael Brantley comes in with a triple. Scoring a run all the way from first. Jason Kipnis on his horse comes around to score, puts Cleveland on the board. And that run is going to score. I guess we should do runs as like that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So only one out. Runner on third. Michael Brantley with the big triple. Second triple of the game. Who else got a triple? Somebody got a triple. Oh, Mark DeRosa got a triple in the third inning. That's right. So Higher Ground Gaming says it's 1 out of 9,801, or 1.02 times 10 to the -4, or your chance of rolling back-to-back 0-0, and when you're rolling percentile dice is 0.0001%. So that is like really, really slim. Carlos Santana doubled in the second and flying to center in the fifth. Runner on third. Here we go. Only one out. That's a 669. 6 is in play. 69. It's going to be ground ball hit to short. They're going to take the G6. In to score is Michael Brantley, though. So they give up the run for the hit. That brings up Mark Reynolds. Walk to the fifth, fly to center in the second. Pretty rare, that's right, and you saw it here, folks. Mark Reynolds, Mark Burlow. Nobody on, two-way here in the top of the seventh. That's another 0-0. We're going to re-roll it. Let's see, can we do back-to-back 0-0s? Let's see. Nope, that's a 7-72. 7's in play, 72's out of range. That's an F8 to end it. But 2 hits, 1 run scores. Cleveland doubles up. That's 4 hits, 1 run in. Trying to make it look a little bit more respectable than it is. Edward Encarnacion. Flied out in the first, flied out in the second, home run in the fifth. Cody Allen trying to get through the 7th inning here. We're in the 7th inning stretch, though. Take me out to the ball game, folks. About the same chances as the Cardinals making the playoffs this year. Oh, wow. Ooh. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, unfortunately. But, man, that one stung. Oh, man, that stung bad. Ouch. If someone could grab that dagger out of my back, I'd really appreciate it because it hurts. 781, that's a tough 81 against the righty. That's out of range. That's a G6. G6. One away for Adam Wynn. Yeah, and even Max Cornelius said that one hurts. Oof. But we still have the chance. That's important. Adam Wynn walked in the first, ground ball to short in the third, walked in the fifth. 2 walks on the day. They don't want to pitch him. They know he's got some power. That's another 0-0. Holy crap, that's our 4th 0-0 during this one game. Adam Wynn, wait, here it comes. That is a 7:30. 7 is tough. Tough 30 is a strikeout. It's 2-way. JP Arenas-Sabia. He's 0 for 3 on the day with fielder's choice, a strikeout, and a flyout. That's a 9.64. 9 is tough. Tough 64 is going to be a strikeout, and that's going to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning, and nothing on the board. No hits, no runs, no errors. Going in the 8th inning, Mark Burlow. He is... Technically, he's not fatigued, but I'm going to take him out of there. No sense in stretching out our pitchers when we don't need to. This is going to be Toronto. Might as well give some of our lefties some work here. We're going to bring in Brett Cecil, who can't pitch worth a dime for the Cardinals. He'll face off against Mark Reynolds, who strikes out a whole bunch against lefties. That is for sure. Brett Cecil comes in. Actually, it's not Mark Reynolds. It's Lonnie Chasen Hall. Max Cornelius, he's a Cardinal fan since 1997. Well, Max Cornelius, you're moving up the list already, being a Cardinals fan. You are higher on my list than Higher Ground Gaming at this point. Brett Cecil, Lonnie Chasenhill. 7-0, top 8. That's an 8-15. 8 in play 15. Not good enough. A 15 is going to be a P3. Drew Stubbs, 0 for 2 on the day. A couple flyouts. That's an 823. In play 23. That's going to be a single for Drew Stubbs, though. That's a one-baser. Michael Bourne, let's see what he's had on the day. Strikeout and a couple ground out and a flyout. 0 for 3, Michael Bourne. Brett Cecil getting his first work of the season. Brett Cecil. It's a 985. 9 is patient. Patient 85 is out of range. 85 is going to be a ground ball. That could be a double play. Let's check it out. We have a 5 double play there and a 6 there. So 1 to 5, it will be double play. That is a 5. Double play. Ground ball, double play. Ground ball, double play to end the inning. And Cleveland actually gets another hit on the board. That's 5. No runs, though. We're in the bottom 8th. Cody Allen's day is done. Replacing Mr. Allen is going to be Matt Albers. No, I didn't say Fat Alberts. I said Matt Albers. Silly guys. That's Matt Albers. Higher Ground Gaming says he's outnumbered. I don't feel sorry for you at all. After you stab me in the back like that. Matt Albers, JP, Arena Sabia. Arena Sabia, what have you done for me lately? Nope, it's not Arena Sabia. Sorry, it's that guy. That guy right there, Mark Del Rosa. He is a double and a triple and a ground out to third. Here comes the pitch this time. Matt Albers, 466 defense. Defense is 66. That's a third base error check. Third baseman is Lonnie Chasenhill. His error check is 1. Horrible. 1 to 75. It's going to be an error. It could be the third error on Cleveland on the day. Let's see. That's an 81. Actually, it is not an error. It is a good play by Chasenhill. That's a G5, unbelievably. 1 to 75. G5, I say. Thank you. Colby Rasmus. He is 0 for 3 on the day. He's not done much for his team. And 469. 4 is defense again, 69. And we got back-to-back error checks on the third baseman. 1 to 75. Let's see if he makes this error. 1 to 75. We just looked at this. Lonnie Chasenhill giving him another chance to make an error. And it's a 67. That is an error. Let's find out what kind of error it is. That is a 6 on the dice. 6 on the error check. Went to third base. 6 is a one-base error. One-base error. That's an E5, one baser. Emilio Bonifuco. Here we go. Wound up in the pitch. Matt Albers trying to get out. 7-13. 7's in play. 13 against the righty. 13 is going to be a single. And that is going to be a single. One base. Going to second is Rasmus. So we got runners on first and second. One away. Runners on first and second. One away for Matt Albers. 5-11. 5 is tough. Tough 11 against the righty is a strikeout. So 2 away. Melky Cabrera. Nope. What happened? Jose Reyes struck out. Yes, Melky Cabrera. Okay. Thought I did something wrong. Probably did, but who knows. Melky Cabrera. We got runner on first and second. 2 away now for Melky Cabrera. And is a 671. 6 is in play. 71 is not going to do it. That's a G6 to end the inning. G6. But they do get one hit from Bonifuco. One man left on base. One man on base with the error. That's not counted as a hit. So we go into the top of the ninth. Mercifully, as Drupal Cabrera 7-1 here. Unless Cleveland mounts a terrific comeback. They're going to leave Brett Cecil in to see if he can close this game out. 829, that's in play 29 against the lefty. 29 outside Cabrera's range. 29 is the L6, believe it or not. L6. That brings up Kipnis. Doubled in the 7th inning. Kipnis against Cecil. Adds a 3-34. 3 is tough. Tough 34 against the left-hander is a strikeout. That brings up Nick Swisher 2 away here in the 9th. And mercifully, can this game end quick enough? That is a 5-21. Tough 21 against the lefties. A strikeout for Swisher. And that's going to end the ball game. And Toronto jumps on. What's his face? Brett Myers. Really quickly. 4 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second. Let's look at our scorecard here. I didn't do a great job of. I guess what I should do is put down all of the runs that scored. There we go. So those runs scored there. No fail there. That was 1, 2, 3. What did they get? 4 in the first, right? So then they had home run, a fly ball, walk, a fielder's choice, and a double. So this run ended up scoring right there. Have to do a better job of this next time. So 4 runs in the first, 2 in the second. Well, we know the home run scored. And then it was it was both of these guys there. It was a single and then the home run. Then they had one in the 5th, which was the single shot there. And this did not score, actually. Oops. No fill there. The double, then the triple. Double scored, only run for Cleveland. That's your scoreboard right there. A little bit better. No fill. I should color code things a little bit better. But anyways, that was pretty good. Yep, the Cardinals did have the upper hand in 46 and 67. We need another World Series to break the tie. Yes, we do. Cardinals, Red Sox. Man, I love that. Cardinals take out the Red Sox again. Anyways, that's it from Rogers Center here. The free game series to start the 2013 season. Cleveland goes down 3 games in a row to Toronto. Final game here at April 4th, 2013. Cleveland 1, Toronto 7. 1 hit on 5, I'm sorry, 1 run. Oops, this should be probably an R. Or nah, that should be T for total. Yeah. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors for Cleveland. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors on Toronto. And that's it here from Rogers Center, Toronto, Canada. Thanks for joining me, Higher Ground Gaming, Max Cornelius. Pleasure to have you gentlemen in the evening, with me this evening. Hope you're doing well, and we will see you guys very, very soon. Probably again tomorrow. We shall see. Well, guys, take it easy. Have a good evening, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.